Visiting Europe can be overwhelming, especially for first-time visitors. After all, Europe is one of everyone's dream destinations. Planning a European holiday could be difficult because of its size and geography, but there is a way around it. Before we share the tips for making your European holiday worthwhile, we ask for your support by giving this video a thumbs up. You may also subscribe to our channel so we can provide you with more content in the future. Now, let's get into it. Starting off the list at number 10, research your destinations. The internet is there for a reason, so make sure to research the places you want to go. One of the key reasons you should research your destination before visiting is to become familiar with the activities available in the area you choose to visit. This will assist you in planning your trip. Take the time to look at internet resources. If this is the state you wish to see, you can get a decent idea of some of the top tours in that area. Similarly, you may find specific websites listing activities in your desired location. Another reason for researching the destination you are visiting is to learn about the cultural diversity in the area. This is a crucial part to grasp about your destination before visiting because it impacts everything from their daily lives and activities to the customs they follow. It can help you understand why some things are done the way they are in that region of the globe, allowing you to engage correctly with the people. There are a lot of sites to go to, food to try, and things to experience when in Europe. It would be best if you were equipped with the necessary knowledge to make your holiday more enjoyable and unforgettable. Next, at number 9, don't try to fit anything on your itinerary. It could be understandable if you want to visit multiple cities during a one-time visit, but it is impossible. Europe is a huge place filled with must-go-to spots, and you want to fit only some of these when spending a few days in Europe. When visiting a particular city in Europe, submerge yourself in the culture. Allot a few days exploring each city, especially huge ones, and take the time to get to know them. Visit multiple landmarks, visit different restaurants, and try other activities. Several European cities like London, Rome, and Paris, in particular, are places that can keep you entertained for a few days, and you certainly do not want to rush. Next in line at number 8 is, choose a travel agency. Several travel agencies specifically focus on assisting travelers who want to plan a holiday in Europe. They have perfected their craft over many years, and as a result, they are the greatest at what they do. Depending on their level of expertise and the nature of your desired holiday, they may offer helpful advice and warnings. Aside from that, they provide convenience by organizing every aspect of your trip, from booking your flights and lodging to arranging your sightseeing and transportation. They'll ensure you have a problem-free trip so you can relax and take in your holiday. So it would be best to consider asking for service from an agency that is an expert in Europe and has gone to the spots you want to visit. This will help you save both time and money while making the most out of your European adventure. Coming in at number 7 is, know when to go. Summer is often the peak season in Europe. July and August are the warmest, and most European nations are busiest. This is also owing to the European summer school holidays, making it a popular period for tourists and local families. In much of Europe, the low season is winter, so you'll discover excellent prices for accommodations and excursions. You will, however, have restricted daytime hours, so plan your trips appropriately. But during the off-season in Europe, there are fewer tourists around, and residents are going about their daily lives without the burden of holiday crowds, so you'll be able to blend into the fabric of their daily lives. If you want a chance at milder weather, head to southern Europe, such as Spain, Portugal, Croatia, or Italy. You may plan your trip for when the season is ideal, but be sure to adjust your budget depending on the season. Next, at number 6, consider taking a travel money card. Travel money cards allow you to withdraw money in a foreign country as an ATM card would. You preload it with your budget in the currency you wish. Exchange rates depend on the time of purchase, and these cards are available from most banks and other financial institutions. Let's continue with number 5, book early. While European holidays can be pretty costly, you can still get that first-class experience even if you lessen your expenses. You can do this by availing of early bird sales and discount offers from airlines and other European landmarks. Naturally, the earlier you buy your flight tickets, the more you save. Also, booking and paying for cruises and car rides ahead of time will let you cut back on your expenses. Aside from the expenses, people want to save their holiday time. Sadly, waiting in lines is frequently a part of the vacation, especially if you visit during peak season. Pre-purchased tickets allow you to skip long lines and enjoy the attraction more. Furthermore, this will enable you to plan your sightseeing itinerary and ensure you visit all you plan to see. Next at number 4 is using trains instead of planes. Most travel guides suggest riding trains instead of planes when traveling from one European country to another. Train travel is usually more convenient, accessible, and economical than plane travel. It is also a lot cheaper. Money saved by riding trains instead of planes can be spent on other activities to make your trip more fun and meaningful. Coming in at number 3 on the list is, consider the travel time. We all know that Europe is a vast place, and to get from place to place, you would naturally spend a lot of time traveling. For cities that are close to one another, riding the train is an ideal option. However, some places require plane rides to get to them. It is essential to plan your means of transportation and take into consideration the time needed for traveling. Doing so would allow you to plan your itinerary so you can cover a lot of cities in Europe during your visit. Next, at number 2 on the list is, have a realistic budget. Plan your budget, including your spending money. Keep in mind that countries have different costs of living, and your budget should depend on this. A vacation in Europe, in particular, can be expensive, and if you are a person who likes to stay in 4 to 5-star hotels, you should prepare yourself for the considerable expense. A trip to Europe could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, which is why you should make the most out of your visit. Many things can be experienced in Europe, such as gondola rides in Venice and a delicious meal on the Eiffel Tower. Do not leave Europe with regrets, wishing you allotted more money on the trip. After all, Europe is a beautiful place, and it is okay to splurge and spoil yourself once in a while. And now, the number 1 on the list, travel with an open mind. Traveling offers you a fresh perspective on the world. You learn to perceive the larger picture and overarching themes instead of seeing things through a limited window. You understand a country's history and culture, as well as how it intersects with that of another country or even your own. You start to see how history has shaped a country's contemporary social structure and beliefs. After all, things would differ from those in your home country. When you're in Europe, have a bite or two of their food, embrace the culture, interact with the locals, and try to adopt some of their practices. Learn the usual phrases and greetings used by the people. When you do these, you will surely get the complete package and the fun that one can only experience in Europe. Europe can be enjoyed in various ways, and by allowing yourself to take your time to take in its beauty and explore its every corner, you would fully make your European adventure one of a kind. Do not be pressured to try everything all at once because one visit would not be enough to tour the beautiful place. That's it for this video. Please let us know what you think through the comments section. You may also subscribe to our channel to be updated on future content. See you on our next video.